Hey there, listeners. In today's fast-paced business environment, leaders face a constant stream of information. In fact, there's so much noise being thrown at them, it's a bit overwhelming. Now, staying informed about the latest trends and strategies is crucial, but reading full-length books can be quite challenging for many people. You ever wonder how busy and high-performing executives find time to read? Well, today we're going to talk about how executives do this. So let's discuss.
Welcome to Leadership is Changing. Each week, we and our guests provide information and insights through exploring leading change. This is taking your leadership to another level by finding the balance between executive excellence and personal well-being through stories that inspire real change. It's time to adapt in our fast-moving world when leadership is changing with your host, Denis Gianoutsos.
Hey there, listeners. Welcome to the Ask Denis episode. This is a freestyle episode where I'm asked a question by our listeners or share my thoughts, experiences, and insights from working with many leaders around the globe. As listeners, we are working in a fast-paced business environment. Leaders and executives often find themselves trying to handle a whole constant stream of information. As I said, a lot of noise that's what it is, right? It's a whole lot of noise being thrown at them. And what's quite interesting is that at the moment around the world, I see a lot of leaders are actually what I call asleep at the moment. And I don't know what it is. Come on, they need to wake up and get underway with things. But one way they can do that is by having strategies or staying informed about the latest trends and theories and strategies, which is actually quite crucial to them and their success. Now, but finding the time to actually read through full-length books can be quite significantly challenging for a lot of people. So have you ever wondered how these busy and high-performing executives do find time to read? Well, in today's episode, that's what we're going to talk about, and we're going to go through it. And this is where executive book summaries come into play. Now, they are a powerful tool for knowledge and gaining that knowledge, but also helping you with decision making. Now, you might be thinking to yourself right now, what the heck is an executive book summary, Denis? Well, I'm going to share that with you because I think it's one of the best kept secrets or hidden gems that a lot of people don't know about. And so they think they have to read the whole book. Well, it's not true. What is there out there today? Well, it's called executive book summaries, and they are a concise, condensed versions of the books. They really typically focus on key points, maybe what are the main insights or the essential insights and actionable takeaways. So if you think about a 300-page book that is summarized into 8 pages, but they give you the nuggets, well, that's what an executive book summary is about. Somebody has actually taken the time out to actually summarize the book for you and put it into 8 pages. Now, they're been designed to provide busy leaders the core messages of the book, and it's to be done in a fraction of time. In fact, in the 8 pages, you could probably read them in around about 20 minutes time to half an hour. And you don't need to read the whole book, which is the good thing about it. Now, if you do like what you're reading in the executive book summary and you're wanting to find out more, well, then you can go and purchase the book if you want to, right? So the executive book summary is a good way for you to understand the main themes, the nuggets, and also get the sort of the understanding of the book. If you want more, then you can go and buy the book. Now, there are 5 benefits to executive book summaries. I think one is around time efficiency, the ability to make good use of your time. So one of the most obvious benefits is that the summaries are what are going to help you save time. And with these summaries, executives can really quickly grasp the essence of the book without committing hours to reading. So this allows you to stay updated with the latest knowledge while managing your busy schedule. The second area is around focused learning. So they're going to take an executive book summary is going to take the book and distill the content and the most crucial points for you, and is taking away all the filler that's around in the book and helping you focus on what really matters. Now, that really then starts to ensure that you as a leader or a reader get the most relevant information And then you can quickly identify which are those key concepts and strategies that are really going to be applicable to you and to you in the workforce as well, or in the workplace. The third one is that it actually helps enhance your decision making. And so you having access to a wide range of knowledge in a short amount of time really empowers you as a leader to make more informed decisions. Now, as I said before, the executive book summaries can provide the insights needed to understand perspectives and options, and then you can choose the best course of action, thereby really helping you enhance quality of your decision making. Number 4 is it helps you actually build a broad knowledge base. And that means you can really, as a leader, as an executive, use the executive book summaries to really cover more ground in terms of the topics and the books out there. This really helps broaden the knowledge and also expose you to diverse ideas and strategies, helping you to be more innovative, to be able to be more creative with problem solving, is what I really wanted to say there. Number 5 is accessibility. Now, executive book summaries are often available in various formats. So as I said before, they can summarize the 300 pages in the book to 8 pages. In other words, that's the written word or text. But there are also versions available in audio as well and in video. Now, you've got audio books out there too, right? Through a platform called Audible, and you can listen to the book, but a lot of the books can be 16 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, depending on the length of the book. But you can actually have the 8-page executive book summary in text format, in audio, and also in video. So that type of accessibility really allows you as a leader, as an executive, to consume content in a way that really suits you and your preferences. And whether it's you're reading it during you transitioning to the office or home again, whether it's on your commute, whether it's in the car, the bus, the bike, the ferry, whatever's right for you, walking, even doing a workout, listening to a book like that, but also watching a brief video summary. You know what, listeners? There is really no excuses now for you saying, I don't actually have time to read, because you do. And it's in those different formats now that's available for you. So that excuse has been taken away, has been solved for you. Now, what are some practical applications in business in relation to this? Well, number 1, strategic planning. So when you're formulating a strategic plans or having a broad understanding of different frameworks and theories is really invaluable. So if you can actually understand all those different things, it is very strong. So executive book summaries allow leaders to quickly review multiple sources of information, helping you develop a robust or well-informed ability to make decisions, right? So this is going to have well-informed strategies or well-informed thoughts and ideas to allow you to make that well-informed decision. Number 2 is around training and development. Executive book summaries can be used as part of professional development programs. So for me, a lot of the people I'm coaching, I refer them to some books that they might want to read, but they don't go and read the whole book. They may read the executive book summaries or listen to it, and it actually helps them because it really does provide them with quick and efficient ways to learn new skills and concepts, which then in turn helps enhance their performances, which is then going to contribute to the organization's growth. The other thing too is that as I'm going to do workshops, so next week I'm going to go and do a workshop with an organization, and in relation to that, I've actually already given them part of their pre-read for the event, for the 2-day event that they're going to be with me, that they are going to have to read 2 executive book summaries that I've given them, but they actually are books that's going to be relatable to our discussions and our activities within the workshop. And then they all are also going to be given a book, a third one, which will be given to them as a gift in the room from their leader. The third one is around leadership development. And so staying current with leadership theories and practices is essential for any leader, for any executive. It doesn't matter what level you're at. Now, by regularly reading executive book summaries, you can continuously refine your skills and adapt to the new challenges. I ask a question to a lot of leaders. The speed of change, the speed of way we're doing things in life is going to get faster. Are you going to be able to cope with that? And the only way you can do that, well, it's not the only way, but it's one of the ways you can cope with that, is by reading books, by building your knowledge base, by building your skills, and so forth. How? By reading books. How? By reading the executive book summaries to save you time and help you through things. So when we're in a world where time is a precious commodity, executive book summaries actually are offering you a powerful solution for staying informed and making better decisions. How? By providing quick access to essential knowledge, and then they enable leaders to keep pace with the ever-changing business landscape, ensuring that they are always equipped with the latest insights and strategies. Therefore, embracing executive book summaries can be a game changer for any professional aiming to lead effectively in today's dynamic environment. So 2 calls to action for you this week, listeners. Number 1, check out the executive book summary providers out there. Do a Google research and search on it and look for who they are. Number 2 is download the 10 ways to lead in today's world. As I've said to you before, I provided a document that has common things that have come out of all these interviews, nearly 300 interviews that I've done with leaders around the world. And we've gone and take the top 10 and we've put them in with some strategic insights into a document for you to download. Go into the show notes. You'll see the link. The production team, my team, have actually put a link in there for you to click on and then for you to review and work on it. Hey, listeners, that's it for this episode. It's always a pleasure being with you. Thanks for joining me on the Leadership is Changing podcast. Until next time, bye for now.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Leadership is Changing with your host, Denis Gianoutsos. Each week, we and our guests provide information and insights through exploring leading change, inspiring executives and leaders to adapt and lead a bigger game in a fast-moving world.